Although I wasn't sure where the Sheila tale was headed, I most definitely didn't anticipate what we received this week. Steffy, Hope's new girlfriend, prioritized earnings over bonding, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for a CEO to do, but it made things unpleasant for Hope. But the method she used was, well, dubious. Switch of hearts. Sheila said Deacon. Living with Bill Spencer is making me insane. I yelled WTF at my television in actuality. I almost threw the remote through the screen, but the prospect of the repair expense kept me from doing so, because Sheila has shown no indication of being anything other than happy to be playing the lady of the manor. Since the first time we saw Sheila on Young and Restless, she has only craved love and security. We're supposed to think that she has both with Bill, but she wants to take a chance on everything because Deacon is decent in bed. With one exception, it always happens out of the blue. She stated that whenever she is with Bill, she closes her eyes and thinks about Deacon. There hasn't been a single indication that this is the case. Did they prove that she might be feeling something for each of the men? Definitely. But the fact that she is unhappy with Bill? Nope. Bill isn't as sexually adventurous as Deacon, according to Sheila, which is difficult to accept given the sadomasochistic sex he had with Quinn. Being called a bad lie by one of the most charismatic individuals on your show sounds unwise, to put it mildly. So perhaps that's just me. Sheila plays with fire even though Bill has the ability to burn her entire existence to the ground. Thus, it is obvious that the story is entering a new phase. Strange much. I was giving Steffy the evil eye while everyone continued to wonder what the hell was going on with Bill. She didn't know how she could forgive Thomas for what he had done. Wasn't it what she had been saying to everyone just last week? Steffy had joined #Team Hope just as soon as Brooke and Taylor had become close. She said, "Sorry, Hope, but you're going under the bus," when those Hope for the Future numbers came in. And yes, I do realize that business is business. Yet, wouldn't it have been better for her to propose Thomas' return in a private conversation with Hope, rather than letting the poor girl decide his fate in front of him? And his mother? And what was going on there? Why did Steffy text to recommend that Taylor and Thomas visit Forrester Creations right away? Having mom there to support you speaks more about you as mature business people, practically operating a multi-million-dollar firm, than anything else. The result is war. I've been waiting forever for this program to feature Thomas in a redemption arc. Thomas would have answered, "Yes, I made some mistakes, but do I really deserve to be kicked out of the family and the business? If I were the one penning the stories, considering what you guys did? No." With that, he would have put down his sketchbook, gathered a few disgruntled former Forrester designers, and perhaps persuaded Bridget to don her Madame X attire once more and switch out sutures for fabric stitches in order to launch a business to take on Forrester. Bring the fashion wars back. Given that Hope for the Future is allegedly having trouble, now is the ideal time for a rival to exploit Forrester's flaw. And who better to set the example than the man whose designs are so essential that HFTF is failing less than a month after he departed Forrester? It was quick. Instead, we were informed that Thomas has been seeing a therapist and is progressing significantly. Regrettably, they chose to tell us this rather than demonstrate it, as is so frequently the case with this soap opera. I mean, I'm glad they decided against having Taylor act as his therapist. We've been told that she sort of played that role before, and it didn't appear to go all that well. Thomas's therapy would accomplish two things if we could observe him. It would first help us understand what makes him tick. Our second objective would be more easily attained if we could observe him battling with the reasons behind his actions. Help the audience notice the change for themselves. Tell the audience members who don't think he can change to become a better man that, well, guess what, he really is. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.